Hello there, everybody. My name is Tony Grillo, and welcome to my channel, Wisconsin Hugs. And this person, lovely lady right here, is Mrs. Wisconsin Hugs. This is Elizabeth, everybody. This is our first time on the channel. Well, besides in videos that I made about some of the things that we've done, like our adventures together, like your first time skiing, and some of our first dates that we went to, and some of the bands we've seen. And what is your favorite band?
I like all of them. I like the Mount Olive.
Oh yeah, Mount Olive. Mount Olive. There's this like 5'2" blonde that just has this like raspy, powerful voice. Guttural voice, and she sings a lot bigger than her height, and then she dances and she just rocks the joint, and then she switches off with a really handsome young guy that plays keyboard, and he sings, and they tag team and they switch off and sing. But yeah, that is that is a good band, Mount Olive, they call themselves. All right, so she doesn't follow me a whole lot on my channel. She doesn't really know what the heck I do on my channel, and sometimes she thinks I'm just a little too crazy with the things that I do on my channel.
Yeah.
And so if all of you people that think I am crazy, she's going to agree with you on that one. But I thought I'd put her glasses on once just to see what I look like. So what do you think? What do you think? Do I look good in glasses there? Huh? Man, I cannot see with these things.
Of course, wow. they're not yours.
But yeah, I look 3D though.
Exactly.
On the phone, but I'm a blurry 3D. So, all right, so. Oh, wow. Those are strong. All right.
Because they're not yours. No matter if it's not strong, still it's not for your eyes.
Right. So I brought her on here because I just want to do something different on my channel. We've always been talking about having her come on here and maybe talking about how we first met. And thought we'd share the stories. I could tell the story myself, but then I thought it'd be more fun if we had her here, because then maybe you guys wouldn't think I was pulling your legs or something, and because some of my stories are pretty crazy. And so basically, maybe I'll let you tell the story if you wanna. Well, tell your story about how you've had such great luck with men in your life, and then
I won't talk about my past. I will not give a life to the past. Sorry.
No life to the past.
No.
Yeah. So there was no past till you met me, right? Is that how that works? Yes. Okay. Well, that's a good answer, actually. All you ladies out there listening, that's a good answer. Guys like to hear that. We do. We definitely. That you did good on that one. You just got a star on your list.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
But why should I? No, it's okay. What I like from you, how I met you, it was wonderful. I'm still here with you.
Yeah, we've been together, 6 months?
6 months, yes.
6 months we've been together.
Yeah.
And it feels like, what?
Feel like 6 months.
It feels like 6 months. I wasn't sure if she was going to say it feels like 20 years. I want to kill myself. You are actually, since my divorce, I think my divorce was I am terrible with dates, but I think it's been 12 or 13 or 14, 15, maybe 15 years ago since I was divorced. I've only been in four serious relationships, and yeah, and out of that, I was in if you took those four and put them all together, I was probably like actually seeing actually like in a relationship for like maybe not even a couple years. I don't even think I made it 2 years. So basically, I've been mostly single for like at least 13 years. I would think that would be a safe assumption. I know you think I've been like always had women all the time, but no, that's not the case. I've been on a lot of dates.
I don't know.
That went nowhere.
I have to ask
you
DJ.
know,
DJ, how many?
DJ can't talk.
Thank God. Otherwise, he would be like, woo.
So, so we met on Plenty of Fish.
Wrong woman, sorry.
Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't meet on Plenty. We met on Facebook. It was Facebook. Facebook dating. What is it? Facebook thing? I don't even know what they call it. Dating on Facebook, I guess. That's where we met, and so I've been having a lot of bad luck dating, and actually I just broke up with somebody. I don't know how many. It was like maybe 5-6 weeks or so. I took a break and wasn't dating, wasn't seeing, and then I thought, well, or maybe I'll try it. I'll go back on the dating Facebook thing and see if there's anybody there I like. And then you popped up. Your image popped up, and you were in a situation where you were getting so tired that you were about ready to turn your profile off, weren't you?
Not really, but yeah, I had a lot of guys there, and yeah, maybe because I was new in there, so that's why everybody was like, "Oh God, new face," and you were there, new face too. Hi, what's up?
Right.
And I ignore you, like.
Well, yeah, because you had, I remember when, I can't remember what I initially, I just said hi or something to you, and I remember it took a while for you to respond.
Oh no, you didn't say hi to me. You say, hey, give me a little memo, like whatever, and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
That's the wrong guy.
I just say, hey. That's all.
Okay.
No, you weren't in the room. You were like, "Hey, how you doing? Nice smile. How are you?"
Did I say nice smile?
Oh,
okay.
Remember.
I try to say something.
I know everything. We women, we always remember everything.
Yeah, because you don't just want to say hey or hi, because then women get really turned off by that.
No.
I've been in the dating game long enough to know that they usually need something else besides just the hi, like maybe you compliment them on but you don't want to be like Eddie Haskell from Leave It to Beaver. My audience, some of my audience might not have ever seen Leave It to Beaver. Do you know that? Yeah, you don't know the TV show either. Okay.
Sound like Beavis and Butthead.
You know Beavis and Butthead. Okay, yeah, that's another show. But no, Eddie Haskell, he would always compliment. He was friends with the Beaver's brother, Tony Dow. I forgot his character's name, but anyways, the mother. He would always compliment her, but the way you could just tell he was kind of insincere about it. He's just, and she'd always be, "Thank you, Eddie," and because she knew he was insincere, but she'd thank him anyway. But anyways, so we were okay. So, anyways, you were like, you had quite a few men at that time on your.
A lot of guys.
When you were, and that's usually pretty typical for women.
Especially whenever you pop out, so a new face, everybody like, new face, probably, whatever. But I did. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, I was, and whatever. I chat with a couple of, not all of them, because not everybody get to have my attention, and. You get to have my attention.
I know.
For a bunch of guys.
Not right away. No, I didn't get a lot of attention from you.
No, because I'm very shy anyway, and I was kind of shy there, and I just wrote you. You say, "Oh, hello," whatever, introduce yourself, and I just say, hi. And I say to everybody the same thing. Everybody like, hey,
In
and
fact,
I'm like, hello.
you had
Hi.
said that
Hello.
there was like 8 men that you were talking to all at the same time.
Not talking like
And
that, but
I
writing
was,
just a little bit.
you had like a hierarchy, like which guys you were
Yeah.
interested in, and I was at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, for 10
was at the
guys,
bottom.
then I was like
10 guys? Oh, now it's
Choosing-
10 guys. I was
No, I was
number 10.
No, 10 guys, and then I was like, block you, and then I see you, and then I was like, oh, and then I say hi to you, and then I'm still, looking at and writing you just 2 words, 3 words, at least you get to have 3. The other one just get like, hello, hi, hello, how you doing? Fine. I'm very shy, and even some guy wrote me and say, hey, you don't know how to write or something? You just say hello, and then you say, I'm doing okay.
See, now that guy right there, red flag. Red flag.
He was rude. And
Yeah,
then
that's rude. Red flag. If you're in the dating world, the last thing you do is you correct a woman. If you want to meet her, I mean, then she's going to be like, well, what the hell are you going to be like if we're together? I mean, we haven't even met yet, and already you're like, you're bossy.
Yeah, I wrote him back, and I wrote him, and he was amazed about it, and then I blocked him.
And then you blocked him.
That
Yeah,
weekend.
I would have done that. I would
He's
have.
the only one who got a 3 sentence, very good sentence, and
So
he was
that was
like,
funny because he slams her for not writing much, so she writes him a big long thing and then blocks him. That's what you get, dude. If you're gonna slam some woman about not writing nothing, she's gonna go, okay, blah 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 blah. Oh, by the way, I never want to talk to you ever again. Goodbye. Have a nice life. And that's what you did,
I
right?
wrote something else, but anyway, whatever.
Well,
So-
what'd you write?
You don't want it. I told you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yep.
And then he was like, whoa, look at you. You know how to write. Yep.
Oh, and then he said that. Yeah. Then you go, oh, you do know how to write. Yeah.
And
then you
Yes.
blocked him.
I
Yeah. Okay.
blocked him.
So then I moved up 1 spot to number 9. So then what happened?
No, and then the other one's like, not interested. There's too much. You got kids. Oh, forget it. I don't want to deal with nobody with little kids and, mama
Yep, mine are grown up.
drama things.
I
I'm
got
like,
grandkids.
No. And then you again, and I said 3 words, and then trying to get my attention, and you did it. I was like, the other ones
Well-
give up on me, but you didn't. You like,
Well, here's the thing. It is so hard in the dating world, especially if you meet somebody on a date site that actually lives in the same town you live in. It turned out she was only like 2 blocks from where where this house was. That's where she's living. And that is like almost unheard of when you're dating, and because usually, God, you got to drive like 40, 50 miles to be with someone. And
go meet up.
and that gets really old really quick. I mean, I've done the out of state stuff too, and
Crazy.
that is
I wouldn't
that
go
yeah
that far.
but that was back in those days, back when I was just happy to finally
Go far away.
Well, yeah, get out of here, go have an adventure in a different state with with someone nice, and but then it gets old. It gets old real quick, and gas is expensive, and it's still hard to, and then I'm a truck driver, and then I got to drive 5 hours one way just to see somebody, and then drive 5 hours back. That's 10 hours. I just wasted another day of driving and putting all that wear and tear on the vehicle and risking the bad roads and all that stuff. But,
Plus, sometimes, it's hard too because you don't trust, because you're far away.
yeah, there is the trust thing.
And you're just like thinking, okay, I couldn't go see that person, and you're trying to communicate, and the other person having a great time, party, whatever.
Yeah.
And you're just there at home, like whatever.
Right.
But I'm glad, that because it happened to me before. So
Yeah,
I was
and so because I was both lived in the same town. So,
Down the road.
but so finally, but this was a thing because we didn't start talking till like I think the third day because you went down the list of all the other candidates ahead of me.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that was bothering you a lot was you saw that my job, my position, I was a truck driver, and you had a ex that was a truck driver, and you're like, yeah, I don't want to date any truck drivers. I'm done. I'm done with that. Yeah.
No, forget it.
Yeah, and so
That's why,
that's
I was
what put
pushing
me down.
you.
Yeah, that
Like-
was one of the reasons that put me down at the bottom of the list. But then she ran out of guys to go out with, and there I was it.
I didn't went out with nobody. I was
Well,
just,
you
writing-
were going down to candidates, and you eliminated everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, what was one married or something? Wasn't one married that you got rid of?
No, oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, he said that he was like planning to get divorced.
Trying to
Like,
get divorced, and you're like, yeah, okay.
no.
No.
I'm young but not dumb. But
Yeah.
but forget it.
Wasn't another guy just like wanting a side chick or something, or
Crazy. Yeah. There's a lot of crazy people there, and
Yeah.
I mean crazy relationship. They offer you whatever,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, no.
And another one, wasn't it a fake guy or something that you figured he probably was in another country or something?
Oh yeah. He gave me a lot of BS's, But I was following his lead, just messing with him too, because I know where he's coming from. But you, I mean, you was like.
Well, this is what happened because I remember that we, you weren't giving, in fact, I thought she totally lost interest. I thought you'd met somebody else and you
That's
moved
like
on. And
everybody
then next
did the
thing I
same
know,
thing.
and some guy actually, when you finally did talk to him, he got mad at you.
Yeah, because I couldn't make it. I was going to meet him, and he said he worked for the airport. He's one of those things, those mechanics from there. Anyways,
Okay,
whatever.
so airport mechanic.
So I was like planning to go meet him, but I don't know. I don't know. Just destiny probably was meant to be for me and you because
Yeah.
I couldn't make it.
You couldn't make it,
couldn't-
and didn't he get mad at you?
He got mad at me. He's
Yeah.
like, but I texted.
So you probably dodged
No.
one there, huh?
I sent him a message there in Facebook, and
Yeah.
I told him, listen, I can't go because I have an inconvenience, whatever, because I was late anyways. So work. So he got mad. He's like, oh, how could you? Oh, it's okay. Oh, everybody do the same thing to me. I'm like, oh, you must be very bad. That's why they. But whatever.
Wow, he said that to you? Wow,
And I said,
okay, you didn't tell me that story.
I told him, well, nice, I'm chatting with you. I'm very happy about it, and I hope you find somebody else.
Yeah, you dodged one there.
Sorry.
You dodged. I mean, when you can tell a lot about a person.
And then,
when something inconvenient or whatever, and see how they respond. Yeah, you could tell a lot about a person the way they react.
Then I stay with
I mean,
you.
and the other thing too is like when you tell a person like, I'm not interested. Like a girl, like you say, I'm not interested, and then see how the guy reacts to that. Now when I have women tell me that, I just say, oh, okay, well, pleasure chatting. Hey, best of luck to you. I hope you find what you're looking for. I've never gone off the rails, but there's a lot of guys that they go psycho. They take it like they're like you just like, I don't know.
Yeah, he almost had that. He also told me, "Oh, you make me waste my time." I
made me waste my time.
I should have get another guy. I should have stayed with the others. Offers around. I'm like, well, good for you. I'm so sorry to waste your time, but hey, I can't make it. I can't make it. We can do it. And I was so nice. We can do it another day. He's like, no. Well, good luck then. And I blocked him.
Wow.
That's it.
So then after that guy, I was next. Then I was next, huh?
Yeah, because
because I was surprised because all of a sudden 3 days later, I think I'm in Illinois, I believe. I'm at a truck stop,
Yeah.
Poplar Grove. I thought it was at night. And all of a sudden I get a message. I'm walking DJ, and all of a sudden this message shows up that you said hi again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what do you know? 3 days later, all of a sudden, look who pops up here. It's,
Just
you
saying
know,
hi.
yeah. She said,
Again.
so I said hi back, and but then you weren't really saying a whole lot. You
No.
weren't saying, and so, and I remember I thought, I got to do something here to get her to open up.
You were
And
sweet.
so I went with the go-to question that I have used in the past. I use it out of desperation. If I've used it other times, I made it a topic, the very first topic of my very first video on my channel. It's the #1 video, the first video I've ever done. But I asked her, if we go out on a first date, do you carry a big purse? And what did you think when I sent you that question? Because she wasn't really talking much. I thought, well, maybe she's still losing interest. She doesn't want to talk to me. I got nothing to lose, because at this point I felt like it wasn't going anywhere with this lady. And so I said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to drop the Tony Grillo question bomb, dating bomb. That's a gimme to all you guys. I'm not even charging you for that. All you men, if there's men out here listening to this channel, I know 30% of my audience is men. So if you guys, and if you're single, it doesn't tell me that. But if you're single, there you go, guys. That is the go-to question right there. Women love talking about their purses. They love it. So anyways,
That was a good joke.
So what did you think when I threw that at you?
Laughing. I sent you a little faces, laughing out like, oh my God, for real, I was laughing. I still laugh about it. It was, at least, he was the only guy who made me laugh. And I told him that you're the only one who makes me laugh with this joke. It's a joke, and you're like, no, it's for real. This is what happened. I still cracking up. I was like, what the hell?
Because I had a bad date. I had a bad first date with a lady that carried a big purse, and I swore I would never go on another first date with a lady that has a big purse. So I do ask that question. I say, if you carry a big purse, I'm not going to go out with you. That's my rule. That's one of my rules. I have like 3 rules, but that's one of them.
Guess what? Because of that, you traumatized me. Which is, I never wear big purse, whatever.
She never brings a big purse anymore, and wherever she goes.
I don't have big purses. There was like many, small ones. But because of that, guess what happened? Remember? Oh, baby, can you hold my lipstick? And you go, no, I don't want to hold it yet. Because you traumatized me. With your thing, if I carry a big purse now, I don't want to carry no purse. Here's my lipstick. Here's my phone. Hold it for me.
Yeah, but we're always running around. We're always moving, and a lot of times we go to places where we're going to be on our feet the entire night. And you can't have a big purse because it's going to be heavy. It's going to be bulky. It's going to drag you down. It's going to drag the evening down.
Yeah, what the hell you put in a big purse? I mean, if you're going out of town.
I told you about that girl that I went out with.
But if you
I actually looked in her purse when she left it by me for a sec. I wanted to see what the hell she had in there. Why she needed a big purse. She had a bottle of water.
Damn.
She had a Snickers bar. She had makeup.
Okay.
She had pills, drugs, whatever it was she needed. She had, I think she had a box of Kleenex.
Damn, she must be crying all the time.
Yeah, crying all the time. And I trying to remember what else she had. I can't think of on top of my head. She had other stuff in there too.
I don't carry all that. The only thing I carry in my purse, like my lipstick, my ID, my money, and my credit cards, and not even makeup, because I do my makeup over here, but I do carry my lipstick. I gotta have my lipstick no matter what.
I remember, because after I asked you that question, the go-to question, and you were, now I've had other women be totally offended by that question, and I figure if they're offended by that question, then it's not going to work out. It will not with me, because I'll find another million ways to offend you. And if you're going to get angry about number one, if the very first thing that I say offends you, I mean, even my viewers, they get offended by some of the stuff I put on my channel, and
I think
well, it happens.
to me, I'm a woman, whatever, and yes, I'm kind of like a purse lady, like I love my purses, whatever, I don't care. But I don't get offended, because somebody, has a big purse, and I see other ladies, carrying, a big tall thing, with, they still carry
hockey bags.
Yeah, you still carry the purse, you still carry an extra big purse. I'm like, what the hell you have?
My mom had a hockey bag.
I'm like, you don't have a laptop in there, so what the hell?
A laptop.
Yeah. So, and even when I was in school, I just carry my laptop and a couple of books and my little purse.
I remember when I did that on Facebook, when I don't know how many years ago, I wrote about that bad first date and talked about big purses, and it was the most popular Facebook post I had ever written.
To me,
it had 500 comments and responses, and so many women actually sent me pictures of their purses. And some of them even have a concealed carry where they can hide their gun in their purse, and they were very proud to show me that. You better not mess with me, Tony. I'm packing heat, man. I'm a heat packing mama.
I got something
with my box of tissues and candy bars for the kids. So screw off about my big purse. Yeah, I heard a few of those comments.
But that's not really a purse. If you're carrying a purse like that with stuff for kids, that's different. Job. Different. Purse.
Exactly. Because I was talking about a first date. I was talking about a first date.
Yeah, because I had kids before. And yes, you carry your little, and you carry that big one there with your whole soul in there. Yeah, too bad you don't carry a nanny there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's good. I didn't get offended, but I really loved the joke. It was very funny. You get my attention, and I appreciate that because from there I start talking to more, trying to write you more and more, and then suddenly, we're like, okay, we're going to exchange numbers. It's time, because now I feel comfortable. Now you make me laugh every day, like, just chat. Just texting. It was.
Well, I even told. I wasn't sure to tell you if I had a YouTube channel or not.
No, you didn't.
Because some women actually run the other way when I told them I had a YouTube channel.
No, you told me that, and yeah.
I thought, well, I better tell you. I got one, and and I figure if she runs the other way, then she's not meant to be. But you actually laughed at a bunch of my stuff on the channel.
Yeah, you told me that you have a channel, and I went in and I look at you and your stuff, and of course, I'm a girl. I gotta go through your exes stories, so
Yeah, because I wrote about the exes.
Whoever said,
because if she's gonna be an ex, she's gonna be wondering, God, is he gonna write about me? Yeah, I am. I will. I even wrote her a song.
Yeah, I know. But no.
You love that song.
Yeah, whatever.
The Black Pepper song.
No, I don't like none of your songs. Sorry. I was very honest with you.
I thought that song rocked.
Yeah.
But.
No, what I really, really loved, it was very nice that you told me that you had a channel, right, in YouTube. The first thing I thought about, I was like, oh my God, so he's a YouTuber. And probably he has a bunch of women, ladies, following him and flirting with him. And maybe he's one of those guys, like.
I'm too old. My audience is too sexy. They got a lot younger men or women or whatever they're dating.
So to me, it was like, okay, go for it or just.
They think of me. They think of me as their other dad. I'm like their dad. That's what they look at me as. I'm like.
But not to me. To me, it was different.
I'm like maybe dad number 2, or the dad they wish they had. I don't know.
But to me, it was different because I'm trying to date you and you're a YouTuber, so I was like, oh God, this is not gonna work, and probably he's gonna have a lot of suitors, and so what the hell he's doing here? Looking for. I even told him. Why, But anyway, it was good to know you, and I'm very happy because we're different cultures.
That was part of that. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. That was another thing we were going to talk about on this video is the fact that she is. Well, tell them where you're from.
I'm Spanish, 100%. I'm from Guatemala. I was born over there in Guatemala, and I was raised in Miami. And of course, my family is from Guatemala. And I have a daughter. She was born in Florida too. and I got 3 grandkids. They were born over here in Milwaukee. But cultural, it's pretty nice. I like it because he is into it, and I never had nobody, to go follow my culture.
I can't wait. I love the food because I've never tried any of the food she's made, so I am so into like learning all her food.
You like it.
I love her music, so I'm now trying to learn all her music and how crazy the lyrics are to a bunch of the songs. I can't believe.
You get along with my family, and my family.
Yeah, your family is awesome.
My mom she really like you.
Yeah.
She love you a lot. So
she's really cool.
Yeah, and I'm very happy, to meet you, and I can't wait, to spend a lot of years with you. But thank you, because you're very nice. You get the time to get to know me and my culture, and you feel you I don't know just how to say that like you like you're trying to understand me. Sometimes, there's words that I don't understand. I mean to say, I don't know how to say it to you or explain it to you, but you figured it out. And you go, oh, yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
At least you're not one of those guys, like, oh, whatever, or saying, oh, why you listen to Spanish music too much? You're supposed to listen to English.
I actually, when I came back today, I came back into the house after walking DJ. She was playing normal music on the radio. I'm like, what's this? What's this crap? Where's the Latino music? Come on. I was like, they're listening to normal music,
Yeah.
And so I was like, I want to hear your Latino music, when I come in the house, Yeah, that was kind of funny.
I'm very happy. I'm very pleased, with you that you like you like to try everything, And we've been going Spanish thing, like the Mexican fiesta and all those.
Oh yeah, you took me to Mexican festival.
Yeah.
I have yet to put that video up on YouTube. I was gonna, because we went to, and that place was packed. Oh my God, I went to Italian Fest, and there was not. I mean, it was a lot of people there, but when she said she wanted to go to Mexican Fest. And we went there, and I mean, there was nowhere to park anywhere in the city of Milwaukee, and like 10, 12, 13 blocks away. We had to actually park quite a ways away and then walk at least 15, 20 minutes to get there. But and there's a lot of public parking in Milwaukee. So it was crazy. But yeah, I never been to that. That was nuts. And then they even had people fighting from different cultures, and they had to break that up, and it was a good time, man. It was a lot of fun and beautiful.
We did
music
have a good time.
Yeah, and we took wonderful pictures. I remember that we got some great pictures. I mean, we've just I remember on our first date, we did have something funny happen. I don't know if you remember that, but you do, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, something. I think I waste my time too. Like in my head, like I stopped my car somewhere, and I'm like thinking about it, and I was like,
well, I haven't told them yet what happened, but we were having our very first date. We were shooting pool, and we had eaten supper. We were what's that?
We should have done a second part.
You want to do a second part?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, because the video is getting long. You're right.
Because if
we'll do a second part. All right, we're gonna do a second part, everybody. Adios, amigos. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Hasta luego. Arrivederci. That's Italian, I think. Buongiorno. No. Isn't that Italian or French?
No, French.
That's French. Okay.
Yeah. All right,
Au revoir.
everybody.
All right. Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye.